Hello everyone, greetings and namaste. I'm Luke Elijah. Thank you for watching this video. I'm here right now at the Path Light Zone Center here in 13 Bali Lane. And my video guest today is Stanley Tan, who is the owner as well as the resident consultant of this center. Stanley is actually the top Numerologist in Singapore as well. So I'm very happy and honored to have you as a video guest. Thank you, Stanley, for agreeing to this video. We're very excited to hear what you have to share. Could you tell the audience, those who might not already know who you are, right? How do you get started doing this? How do you start up this center? And what's your history and background?
Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank you for interviewing me and giving me this opportunity to spread what is Numerology about. Now, in fact, I started back in 2003, and Peter Ong, in fact, is my first teacher in Numerology. Now, during that time, I was just curious and attended his workshop, paid for his workshop, a preview workshop, and from there to, how come it's just only a few numbers and then it can tell so much. But I was still intrigued, wonder, is that really so, or he has something else? So end up I went for a personal consultation with him. During that time it's only $70 per hour. Alright. So after that I still find it very interesting, and in fact I start to book him for many appointments, reading other people's chart instead of my own chart. Alright. So he was, why are you reading others? So I said, I'm just curious, and then how this work, and then he said, so he asked me to attend his class. So that is how I started with Numerology and get stuck with it. And since then, I have been using Numerologists to help my friends, my relatives in their life throughout till now.
Amazing. I mean, so many people benefited from you just through your practice, right? Like your center has a very interesting name, Path Light Zone. Right? Could you perhaps share with us how you came up with this name and how does it relate to what you do?
Okay, great. Now, in fact, this question was popped out during my last teaching. One of my students was asking me that, why do you call yourself Path Light Zone? Now, how this question really comes up, in fact, was we were sharing, in the session we were sharing that, the truth have no path. And what does that mean, the truth have no path? Alright? So we are always looking for the truth. But is the truth really that important? And during that time, my sharing with him was, the truth is only important to you at this present moment. A lot of time, even we see drama, the old man was saying that, son, I'm sorry. Why? Because they have misunderstood. And they have been blaming on that person for so long until before he died. So that's why during that time, wasn't that the truth of the old man? That was true. Before he had his last breath, he realized that wasn't. So this is life. So that's why I'm sharing the class. I said, why are we so particular about that? Till the end, it's just about, if that is true to you, it's enough. You need not have to go further.
Yes. Those are wise words. I totally understand what you're trying to say, because our truth is only our own perspective.
Yes.
We do not need to force people to agree with us and to see the world through our own eyes.
Yes.
Right? Because it's only valid for us.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So that's why I say, you acknowledge does not equal to agree.
Yes.
So a lot of times we just need to acknowledge. We need not to agree. Let it be.
Yes.
So of course that's why. So he asked me, since you say that the truth have no path, then why you call yourself Path Light Zone?
Yes.
And I said, yeah. If you really look at
your logo,
my logo, I hope you can see from here, right? Why it's being called as Path Light Zone? If you are talking about path, that means it's a way.
Yeah.
It's about a way. right? And light, a lot of time, that is where they give you the indication, the direction that you wanted to hit forward, all right? And the word zone, zone is just only an area. In the zone, there is no right or wrong. It's what do you want? And if you look at the logo over here, the P, in fact, it indicates it's just like a person head, right? A person, and then with the arm that is extending it out. And that is why path-like zone represent. It's the person that is extending the arm to the people to guide them along their journey. And the circular that is over down here, it also looks like the way we think. And it's also about energy, how this energy is
spirals and flows.
Yeah, and then it's being flows out. So all this means path-like zone, and that is the purpose.
Yeah, that was very profound. Thank you for sharing, and just to recap what you mentioned, all paths are valid. And so you are showing to the audience, to your clients and your people who attend your courses and workshops, many paths to achieve the same enlightenment or the same end, and this is one path you could take.
Yes.
Right, and you decide which path is most suitable for you.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, Stanley, lots of people have a misconception on what numerology is all about and what it can do. Most people probably ask, oh, can you pick 4D and lottery numbers for us? I'm sure you get that question a lot. Share with our audience what numerology can do and cannot do. What's it all about?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of time people will ask me, oh, since you're experts in numbers, and what is my lucky numbers, and then give me 4 numbers. I say, sorry. This is the wrong place that you come. Alright? Now, we put it very simple. We put it very simple and very logically. Now, Singaporeans like to buy 4D Toto, right? All are involved in numbers. Right? So then you ask yourself, 1 to 9 including 0, which number have not opened before?
None. All have opened.
Exactly. So since all of them have opened, then which number is
preferred?
Not lucky,
not lucky,
or is this
or luckier?
Luckier.
Yes.
In fact,
none.
This is none. This is none. So really, and then if we do buy books, come back. Alright, books are only for reference. That is what I have been sharing with my student. Books is only for reference. And then in real life, you cannot rely on that. Why? Because we are dealing with life. Since you are dealing with life, then this is always changing. The book only can give you one part of it, but the rest is up to you. So that is why there is no good number or bad number. It's always talking about energy, whether you have the positive side or the negative side. So most of the time, alright, in this industry, a lot of teachers, they are teaching. The thing is, they focus on to the statistics part, what the numbers mean. Or the very most, profiling. How about this person characteristic?
Yeah.
Alright. There is a lack of a very, very important component which is called the philosophy. So a lot of time I will emphasize and to start about what is numerology. Numerology is about science. It's about psychology. It's about philosophy. Why is that the science? Because that is how the energy that influences us. And why is that psychology is involved? Because that talk about a person's behavior. And why is that philosophy? Because that is the way life is supposed to be. So you have to incorporate all these together. In other words, to have a better understanding and walk a smoother path.
Oh, from listening to you, I just gathered that the study and practice of numerology is actually much more multifaceted and more complicated and complex than most people would have imagined. Yes. Because it infuses not just the energies of numbers, but it includes the psychology of things, life and cosmology as well.
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
So it's actually wow. It is much more abstract than
Yeah.
most people think. Right? And suffice to say, I'm sure, again, there's no bad or good numbers. Each number encompassing a certain energy has its good, positive traits and polarized yin-yang, negative, dark traits as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you, by any chance, would you have a favorite number? A number that you have a particular liking for, or is this that always occurs in your life?
Of course, there is numbers that always occur,
Yeah.
and it's how you interpret it.
Yes.
All right, because all this, we come back to the law of attractions. All right, so and all these are giving you an information. It's whether you know them or you don't know them. If you know them, these are all values, and you can apply them. All right. So a lot of time, even our telephone numbers.
Yeah, we're just drawn to certain numbers that we prefer, as well as our car license plate.
Yes, exactly.
Numbers.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because till the end, the universe is numbers, is energy.
Yes, it's geometry.
How do you measure energy?
Yeah,
Right.
sacred geometry.
Yeah.
It's about to do with mathematics and numbers.
Yeah. That's why I said till the end is all about numbers. Whether using sounds, right? Sounds, then we talk about vibrations,
frequencies,
right? And how
numbers.
the vibration is talking about frequency, and how this frequency is going to be measured, number. Alright, then we talk about light therapy, right? Light, how you measure light.
Also frequency,
Okay,
it's also in numbers.
Yeah, frequency, and then it's still numbers.
Yes.
Alright, then we talk about sound. Alright, same thing. So it goes on and goes on till the end. What we need is numbers. So that's why name is also important, because the name that you are being called represent you. That's
Yes.
the first impression. Alright, and if your name is being called not that nice, indirectly, you're being cursed every day. So how will you like that feeling?
Oh dear, so is there a remedy? Can someone who doesn't have a nice sounding vibrational name, which is comprises of numbers, can you change it?
Of course you can change
You can
it.
make it better.
Yeah, you can make it better. So that is why whether you're using Chinese metaphysics, or you're using the Western, or we call it the Numerology, you need to look at your birth chart, which is your date of birth.
Yeah.
Your name is to support your date of birth. Alright? Your date of birth is giving you what is your purpose in this life, what are you strong in, what are you weak at. And the name is here to support you. I would say that your name is your toolbox. So what tools do you have in order to fulfill your this life's journey? So that is what it has to be together. It's a package.
Okay. Thank you for sharing on that. Right. You're actually one of the few practitioners who are equally comfortable in both Mandarin and English, completely bilingual, and you actually infuse both Western techniques as well as Eastern metaphysics together and combine them. Right. Do you have a favorite? Because you do many things. Do you have a favorite other than numerology? Favorite modality that you would like to teach or you like to offer?
Oh, sure.
That you combine in tandem with numerology.
A definite, as I said, everything boils down to numbers.
Yes.
So, what I'm doing right now, in
Yes.
fact, is so-called Pythagoras way.
Pythagoras way.
Just for your info, in fact, there is his school, his university is still around. It's in Southern Italy. Alright, the university, Pythagoras University, is still around. During his time, in fact, there are two schools that he teaches. One is the academy, the other one is the metaphysics. Alright? So, and during that time, he's very selective. Those that is going for metaphysics, they only select those that is number 7, like half. Because that is what his belief. Only the 7 have that wisdom to understand what is metaphysics. Alright? And during his time, sound is also one of his subjects. By the way, I wonder that, do you know that in fact Pythagoras is also the father of music?
Yes, I'm aware, and he's also very spiritual. A lot of the things that a lot of his quotations, inspire me. and because he was studying so deeply and richly into sacred geometry and the golden ratio and pi, you know. So he in music, as you have pointed out, it's all numerical. It's all about mathematics. So you know, he in a way he created the mathematics of music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that is where
music. Yeah.
So that is also where
beautiful, isn't this?
I'm involved again. Alright. So all these are all pure sounds. They are called tuning forks.
I just love the color. It's so beautiful to look at.
So when you play music, let's say your piano, you still need to tune them, right? They also need a tuning fork. And the tuning fork is not only to tune music on your piano, it's also to tune our human body. We also need to be tuned. So all these forks, their frequency are pure frequency, is according to our body. In fact, it's from the planetary, right? Even our spine, all right? Each of them have their own frequencies. And we use this to do alignment. So when we are able to get aligned, that means our breathing will be much easier, right? Our system will be well balanced. So we are talking about balancing.
Yes.
So all this frequency will help us to get ourselves in line and also much healthier. And you might be wondering that how this works. If you understand the basic human being, 75% is water-based, right?
Yes.
Our cells always are water. So water is the best, right? Whereby it can resonate with whatever it is. So when you play the right tone, in fact, we are altering ourselves to that frequency. So we are altering ourselves without you knowing. Even the air that we are breathing, is that water?
That's fascinating. And you know, just looking at this beautiful tuning forks, it's both, not only do they sound good, they also look good, and they help balance and alter our energetic vibrations based on the frequencies that they all emit, the different frequencies. Someone can come to you for this tuning fork therapy, right? This is one of the things that you offer. Could you also share with us what are the other services or courses that you teach and offer to the public?
Okay.
What do you have upcoming for the next couple of months leading up to the end of the year?
Okay. My main is still on Numerology because you no need any software. You only need a pencil and a piece of paper.
Yes.
And then based on the numbers, you can do a lot of decoding. Alright. So that is the foundation. So I conduct monthly. I will have Numerology workshop. Alright. And basic and advanced. There are two levels. Right. Basic will be the fundamental because that is the most essential part. Of course, then the other thing is about sound healing. So vibration sound therapy. Alright. So a lot of time I will introduce them. Alright. Later, if you want, you can take a look at all the different tools, all the different box that I have. Right. And you will understand that, wow, there are so many of them. So those people that is learned over here, they have the advantage because I think I'm the only one in Singapore that carrying all those forks.
Yeah, I've not seen so many tuning forks in any of the other centers. So you're the go-to guy for sound therapy and tuning forks.
Yeah.
For sure. Because do you sell these tuning forks?
Yes, I do sell them with a very affordable price. Alright, you can check it out.
Yes. Speaking of that, how can the audience go to find out more about you as well as read out about what you have to offer and find out about anything from numerology to tuning forks? Where can they go?
They can visit pathlightzone.com, and that's my website.
I'll be placing the links right below this video, so feel free to click on it. Right. But thank you very much, Stanley, for sharing with us all your insightful stories and anecdotes and all the information that came forth during this interview. We're very appreciative, and we look forward to seeing you in one of my future videos. Yeah. So guys, if you guys are looking to study numerology, he's the person you need to go to. He's the best expert here, right, for sure. And I'm excited because I'm going to get my own numerological reading by him shortly. Okay, so if you seeking any sound healing, right, through using tuning forks of different vibrational frequencies, right, to get aligned, you get your body and energetic centers aligned, he's the person to go to as well. Or if you just want to buy your own set of tuning forks, right, come to the Pop Light Zone Center, right here in 13 Barbie Lane. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Thank you.
Thank you.